Today, lecture on history of English literature. From the guttural chants of Anglo-Saxon bards to the experimental novels of the 21st century, English literature is a journey through time. It reflects our history, our dreams, our fears, and our ever-evolving understanding of the world and ourselves. This essay is a map for that journey. It's a simplified guide to navigate the vast and intricate landscape of English literature. From its earliest whispers to its modern roars, we'll traverse through key periods, meet influential writers, and encounter groundbreaking works that have shaped our literary heritage. Each era, from the Anglo-Saxons to the postmodernists, offers a unique perspective on the human condition. By understanding the context in which these works were created, we gain a deeper appreciation for their enduring power and relevance. So let us begin our exploration of this rich tapestry, tracing the threads of English literature through the ages. Let us listen to the echoes of heroes, the confessions of lovers, the laughter of satirists, and the quiet introspection of modern minds.
Imagine a world of mist-shrouded landscapes where fierce warriors clash on windswept battlefields and bards sing of valor and glory. This was the world of the Anglo-Saxons, the earliest inhabitants of England whose tales mark the beginning of English literature. Life was harsh in this era, often dictated by the cycles of nature and the threat of invasion. Yet, amidst the struggle for survival, a rich oral tradition flourished. Bards, the storytellers of their time, memorized and recited epic poems, preserving history, myths, and values. The most famous of these epics is Beowulf, a tale of a hero who battles monsters and embodies the Anglo-Saxon ideals of courage, loyalty, and strength. This epic poem, alongside others like The Seafarer and The Wanderer, offers a glimpse into the Anglo-Saxon worldview, a world where fate played a crucial role and death was an ever-present reality. These early works, often stark and somber in tone, laid the foundation for English literature. They gave us our language's rhythm, its alliterative patterns, and a fascination with heroism that continues to echo through the ages. These early works might seem distant, but they are the foundation upon which the grand edifice of English literature is built. They remind us of the power of storytelling, the importance of courage in the face of adversity, and the enduring appeal of tales that capture the essence of what it means to be human. The year 1066 marked a turning point in English history and literature. The Norman conquest, led by William the Conqueror, brought with it a new ruling class, a new language, French, and new literary influences. While Latin and French became the languages of court and scholarship, English continued to evolve, absorbing words and grammatical structures, eventually emerging as Middle English. This period witnessed a flourishing of literature in this evolving tongue, reflecting the changing social and cultural landscape. One of the most significant figures of this era was Geoffrey Chaucer, a poet and diplomat whose masterpiece, The Canterbury Tales, offers a vibrant portrait of medieval society. This collection of stories, told by a diverse group of pilgrims journeying to Canterbury Cathedral, captures the humour, piety, and social tensions of the time. From the bawdy tales of the wife of Bath to the noble sacrifice of the knight, Chaucer's characters represent a cross-section of medieval life. His work, with its wit, satire, and keen observations of human nature, remains a cornerstone of English literature, bridging the gap between the oral tradition of the Anglo-Saxons and the written word's growing power. Section 4. Rebirth of the word, the Renaissance, circa 1485 to 1660. Imagine a world awakening from a long slumber where the rediscovery of classical learning ignites a passion for art, literature, and scientific inquiry. This was the Renaissance, a period of profound intellectual and cultural transformation that swept across Europe and left an indelible mark on English literature. The Renaissance, meaning rebirth, was marked by a renewed interest in ancient Greek and Roman culture. This classical revival infused English literature with new ideas, forms, and artistic possibilities. Humanism, with its emphasis on human potential and achievement, became a dominant theme, challenging the medieval focus on religious dogma. This era witnessed the rise of the Elizabethan and Jacobean theatre, arguably the most glorious period in English drama. William Shakespeare, the Bard of Avon, emerged as a literary titan, his plays exploring the full spectrum of human emotion, from the heights of tragedy in Hamlet and King Lear to the comedic brilliance of Much Ado About Nothing and Twelfth Night. Shakespeare's genius lay in his ability to capture the complexities of human nature, his lyrical language, and his enduring exploration of universal themes: love, loss, ambition, revenge, and the nature of power. Alongside Shakespeare, other notable playwrights like Christopher Marlowe, Ben Jonson, and John Webster enriched the Elizabethan stage with their own distinctive styles and themes. Section 5, Faith and Reason, the Puritan and Restoration Age, circa 1660 to 1789. The 17th century in England was a time of tumultuous change, marked by civil war, religious upheaval, and the restoration of the monarchy. These turbulent times had a profound impact on English literature, leading to a fascinating dichotomy between the introspective piety of the Puritan era and the wit and satire of the Restoration period. The early part of the century saw the rise of Puritanism, a religious movement advocating for a stricter form of Protestantism. This emphasis on personal piety and the struggle for salvation found its most eloquent voice in the works of John Milton, whose epic poem Paradise Lost remains one of the most enduring works of English literature. Milton's Paradise Lost, a retelling of the biblical story of the fall of man, grapples with complex theological questions about free will, sin, and redemption. His powerful blank verse and vivid imagery established him as a master of the English language. The latter part of the 17th century witnessed the restoration of the monarchy and a shift in literary sensibilities. The reign of Charles II ushered in an era of courtly intrigue, social satire, and a renewed interest in classical forms.